Midday Nuggets. Oh, I might just crack myself up. How's everybody today? Doing well, I hope. It's the middle of the day, and I'm back with Midday Nuggets. What are Midday Nuggets? Little bitty nuggets. Today I am going to channel the great, the magnificent, the wonderful Congressman John Lewis. We need him now, and he's calling to me. He passed in July of 2020 at age 80 from pancreatic cancer. He is a member of the House of Representatives, an author, an activist, a politician, of course, and an orator. He is most famous for his role as a key leader in the American Civil Rights Movement and as a long-serving U.S. Congressman. He is remembered for leading the role in the 1965 Selma, Alabama to Montgomery March, which became known as Bloody Sunday, after he and other peaceful protesters were brutally attacked by state troopers on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, to include Martin Luther King, Jr. He participated in freedom rides to protest segregation on interstate buses, a march on Washington as one of the Big Six leaders of the movement. He was a keynote speaker at the '63 March on Washington, where Martin Luther King, thank you, spirit guides, delivered his speech, "I Have a Dream." He is also known for his sentiments about making good trouble. He was a strong advocate for nonviolent protest and is famous for his philosophy of getting into good trouble, necessary trouble, to fight for justice and equality. Following his civil rights activism, he served as the U.S. Rep for Georgia's 5th Congressional District for over 30 years. He was the conscience of Congress. Many people called him that. His integrity and dedication earned him widespread respect on both sides of the aisle, and he was nicknamed the conscience of the U.S. Congress. Why is he special? Support for voting rights, march from Selma to Montgomery, the attacks that were heaped upon him and others fractured his skull. The attacks were meant to stop him in his tracks, but it couldn't hold him down. He created a legacy of service to others in the name of equal rights. Famous quotes: the good trouble quote, necessary trouble, and help redeem the soul of America. Ours is not the struggle of one day, 1 week, or 1 year. I'm sorry. So sorry about my coughing. Let me ask Spirit. Entertainment purposes only. Spirit, the divine. I need you to be with me. Please. And thank you. Spirit guides and good angels, be with me. Spirit, I ask you for permission to read on Congressman, or to channel John Lewis. I would like to ask him some questions. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. John Lewis, when you are ready to be here, please point to the letter A. Congressman Lewis, it is an honor to talk to you again. I have a couple questions. If you would be kind enough to help me with a response. Congressman, is this insanity ever going to end? Yes. Congressman, can you please tell me when you believe this will be over and we can move forward and get into some more good trouble? If you have a date or if you have a month, feel free to just point to it and a date. December. December, is that correct? Is it December of this current year, 2025, on Earth, sir? Yes. Congressman, do you have a message for us? Is there something that you'd like to say or share that we need to know? L I G H, wow, T, light, W, O, R, K, light work, light work, E, R, S, light workers. Okay, what about light workers? P, O, W, E, R, power, light worker. Light workers power. Okay. Congressman, I am a light worker, one of many on Earth. Yes. I am also an empath and an intuitive here on Earth. Yes. Congressman, if he leaves in December of 2025, who steps in? Who becomes the president? Will it be J.D. Vance? No. Will J.D. Vance even be president for a day? No. Why not? T R A I T Trader. O R. Is he a traitor to the country? Yes. Who will be the president? K L A Kamala? How does that work if we already had an election And yes, I know that she won, but how does that work when we don't have a recount? I have to write this down. J.D. Vance. No. KLA. POTUS. How does that work, sir? I N in G O D in God, in God, in God's, in God's. P O W E R in God's power. Wow. How do we know in God's power? Congressman Lewis, Mr. Lewis, is God with us? Yes. We are supposed to be a country of laws. I still just don't know how this goes down. I just don't. Even though I see it too. T R. Harry, knock it off. U S T. Trust. Congressman Lewis, I want to thank you so very much for letting me speak to you today. And I promise to get in a lot of good trouble. And I'll bring people with me. Mr. Lewis, Congressman Lewis, can I, if I need to, can I speak to you again at some point with Spirit's Creator or God's permission. Yes. Thank you so much for coming through me, through my pendulum. Congressman John Lewis. Insanity ending. Yeah, yes. I asked when. He said December of 2025. He then said his message was light workers power. I am a light worker. So are a lot of you. J.D. Vance, I said, well, isn't it likely that he would be? No, POTUS. I asked him why. Forgot to write it down. He said, traitor. That's what he said. Kamala will be president. How do we know? How do we know? How is this going to go down in God's power? And then he said, trust. That was special. Lapis. Adventurine. And they feel good in my hands. I'm wishing you a beautiful afternoon. I hope that made you feel good, because we need some good trouble. Peace out.